Well, good day YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You have me, the Rhino, and we're going to drink a beer. Today's beer is from a brewery I haven't had any beers from before yet. They are about, I believe it's about a year old now. They're from Brantford, Ontario. They might be going on 2 years now, but a year or two. This is Bell City Brewing Company. It's their Eureka Cream Ale. So there you guys go, Bell City Brewing Company, Eureka Cream Ale. It is 5.8% alcohol by volume. The back here says all natural, 4 malt, 4 hop blend. This pre-prohibition style cream ale is not your typical lawnmower cream ale. With 4 malts and a blend of 4 hops, this is really how cream ale used to taste. We hope you enjoy drinking it as much as we enjoyed brewing it. Bell City Brewing Company. Ingredients: water, malted barley, wheat, hops, and yeast. Not pasteurized, keep refrigerated, not refrigerated at the LCBO. It is canned, so it is much safer than if it was bottled, but just picked this up off the shelf. They just put it out today. And yeah, it was just sitting right there on the shelf in the non-refrigerated portion of it. I have 2 glasses here today. Which one do I want to use? I got 2 new Macro Brewery Company glasses. A lot of my Macro Brewery cups come from work. When a distributor gives us something we don't use, after it's sat in our warehouse for a while, I ask if I can have some. So today we're going to drink from a Bass pint glass. I mean, I might not like the beer, but I can't deny that they make okay looking glassware and everything. Okay, again, 5.8% alcohol by volume. Let's open this up. Ooh. Now look at that. Okay, so there you have it. Look at that. That is a beautiful red color. I did not expect that. Look at that head. Beautiful off-white mocha head. Oh, the snap, crackle, pop on that is divine. Listen to that, guys. Listen to that. Oh, that is a beautiful looking beer. I love that amber red color. I love that head color. I would not know you just poured me I wouldn't know you just poured me a cream ale. Going by the color of the head and the color of the beer, I would almost think you just poured me Cameron's Auburn Ale. The head a little too dark to be a Cameron's Auburn Ale, but that's what I'd think of. And why did I say that? Because of the smell. Sorry guys, the head has faded. I had an impromptu visit down here. I had to stop recording for a minute. So smell. It's sort of beautiful and sort of not, in all honesty. It is a mixture of like the Cameron's Auburn Ale, so a amber ale, a pilsner, and a little bit of soapiness. Out of the glass, you get a little bit of soapiness coming off of the head, but you're also getting a beautiful, beautiful malty sweetness out of it, and a nice hoppy background. Out of the can, you're almost smelling like a sweetened pilsner. It's coming off very sweet, but it has this earthy, grassy, hoppy characteristic coming out of the can. I'm really intrigued to try this, so let's try it, guys. Cheers. Excuse me. In immortal words of Paul from PA Brew News, it's a little thin, but I mean, you kind of expect that with what it is. Not a knock on you guys, Bell City. It's an inside joke on beer tubers. It is. A little too sweet originally. It almost had a bubblegum-like taste for me at the very front end, like O-Peachy bubblegum. You know, you got in your hockey cards, you ripped your cheeks open with it, and your gums, and your parents yelled at you for chewing it. That stuff. Only lasts for a second though, and it fades away really quickly. And then you are left with what does really come off almost like a slight variance to the hop profile, but almost like a Pilsner. It's earthy, it's grassy, it's well, just earthy, grassy, and light. It is a bitterness that lasts. It's still there in the back of my throat, kind of a tiny touch of resininess in the back of the throat, but it's a very refreshing resininess. Well balanced, very refreshing. Light carbonation, medium light mouthfeel. I mean, it's nothing special, but for the first beer of theirs I've seen in the LCBO, and for a summer thirst quencher, it works wonders. Here is my dilemma with it. Okay, I'll grab my receipt here from the LCBO today. So I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I bought 8 things at the LCBO today. All of them I needed to review except for 2. Well, 1 for sure and possibly a second. Excuse me. So this can is $2.85. That's a craft beer drinker. It's not terrible. The dilemma comes in the fact that if you just want a cream ale and you just want it to be a lawn chair ale, you can get cans of 50 for like $2. So that's a savings of 85 cents. If you're going with other craft beer, you can get the Crazy Canuck, or what is it now, Canuck Pale Ale, for $2.50. Yes, 35 cents doesn't sound like much, but once you buy 10 of them, you've saved $3.50 with the Crazy Canuck. Once you've bought 100 of them, say 100 throughout the year, say it's all you drink and you buy 100 over the course of the year, you saved $35 buying the Crazy Canuck instead of this stuff. This stuff is very good, and they are a very new brewery, and that's one of the reasons for the price being where it is because of the fact that it's a new brewery. Overhead is huge. Just getting into the LCBO, whether they could do it at their own factory or if they had to pay somebody to brew there, like if they contracted their LCBO stash of cream ales. It's just whether or not $2.85 is a price you're willing to pay for it. It is a good beer. $2.85, I probably wouldn't buy many cans of it, just because there's so many other things for the same price range that I would rather enjoy. Hell, a can of Innocent Gun isn't much more expensive than that. It's a good beer. It really is. Out of 10, I'll give it a... Now, if the guys from Bell City ever watch this, you gotta remember my rating system, as much as you probably haven't even watched this far and don't give a shit. My rating system is based on the taste of the beer, the appearance of the beer, the nose of the beer, and whether or not I would pay the money again. For that being said, this is probably worth more than I'm going to give it, but I'm just going to give it a flat-out 7. It is a very good beer. It is a lot more tasty than any other cream ale that I've had. Even the Muskoka Cream Ale pales in comparison, in my opinion, flavor-wise to this. But I just don't know if I could bring myself to paying $2.85 for a cream ale on the regular. That's the only thing. So a very good beer. Pick it up. You might love it. For me, it's meh, but it's very drinkable and very good for the summer season. Thank you guys. Bye.